So I've really been on a roll with these one pot dishes, and I think this one in the fall goes really well because it's super warm and comforting. So today we're going to be going with a Palak Paneer. Now this is going to be a plant-based version with no dairy, so there's obviously going to be no paneer cheese, and we'll come up with the right substitutes. Now the sauce here is a spinach base, and I did a video on spinach before in the past, so I'll link that up here. And in that video, I talk more about the nutrition and controversies surrounding spinach. And on top of that, I give 3 more recipes too. So today is gonna be number 4. Now before we actually get started with the sauce, we have to come up with our paneer substitute, and we're going to be using tofu. Now you can simply add the tofu in at the end, but I prefer a crispier version of a tofu, so we're gonna do that first. So basically, I'm going to be tossing my tofu in some arrowroot powder and then adding my sauce to it. I'm gonna toss it so I'm making sure it's evenly combined, and then I'm placing it on a baking tray and baking it for about 40 minutes, flipping halfway to make sure each side is evenly coated. Once that's done, we're gonna set it aside, and then we'll come back to it once we're ready to plate. So next we're gonna have to make our spinach sauce. So here I'm adding about 10 ounces of spinach that I blanched to my blender, and I'm gonna add some cashews, 1.25 cups of water, and then a little bit of salt. And we're gonna blend that up until it's smooth, and then we're gonna set it aside until we have to bring our sauce together. Now it's time to get our aromatics going. So today I'm using some white onion, some fresh grated ginger, and some minced garlic. And you can use scallions or something like that too, but this is what I'm going with today. So first we're gonna add our cumin seeds to the pan, and we're gonna toast those off until they're fragrant. You wanna constantly move them around so they don't burn. Then we're gonna add our aromatics, and we're gonna saute that down for about 4 to 5 minutes. Now you can use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil if you want. I'm gonna be using vegetable stock today. Once that's done, we're gonna be adding some turmeric and some garam masala. I'm gonna cook that until it's fragrant. This is gonna take about another minute or so. And then once this is all fragrant, we're gonna add our spinach sauce that we made. And we're gonna cook this down until this thickens up. This is gonna take about 2 to 3 minutes. We wanna make sure it's all warmed through properly. Now, if you're not baking the tofu, you can actually add it in here and just kind of fold it into the sauce. But I'm not doing that, so let's go over how I'm plating it. So today I'm gonna be serving this with a little bit of brown rice. Then I'm gonna add my sauce and then top with some of those baked cubes of tofu, and then garnish with some fresh herbs. And I'm also gonna serve this with a lime wedge to bring some acidity here. And that's it. This Indian-inspired dish is super, super easy to put together, so I hope you give this a shot. A great way to get some leafy greens in that absolutely just tastes delicious, and you could come back to this for leftovers the next day, maybe for lunch, which I know is what I'm gonna do. But right now, I'm really hungry and I wanna go eat. So I'll see you guys next Thursday. Have a good week.